Do you get offended often? And if so, what offends you?
I don't really get offended at all. I'm not an easily offended person. I mean, even if somebody called me a nigga, I'd probably laugh. You know what I'm saying? But I'm different, man. Like, I don't know. I think it's because of the way I was raised. Like, I wasn't raised to get offended. Like, my granddad used to call me a faggot when I was a kid, and it had nothing to do with my sexuality. He just felt like if I didn't do some manly shit to him, I was a faggot. And that's what they said back in the day. Like, I remember one time he used to be in charge of cleaning houses, and he would be in charge of like 15 houses, and there, I think a cat had died under a house. And he's like, "Boy, go up in there and grab that cat, that dead cat." I'm like, "I'm not going to that house and grab that dead cat." He's like, "Well, you a faggot?" He didn't think that he meant I was gay or I turn out gay. That's just a word that they use. But that, I mean, I say to this day when a lot of people ask me, I don't get offended because of how harsh and hard my granddaddy was. Like, nobody I've ever met is harder than that man. So, you know, I'm kind of a fan of, I like the era I grew up in. I'm 30, and I grew up, in the early 2000s, man, where we were bullied, but I feel like that makes us a better person, like, because this world is cruel.